Hi, I'm Whitney March, and I'm on a mission, but it's a secret mission. I don't know who I'm gonna go fish with, and they won't tell me where I'm going. I'm surprised they didn't blindfold me. These guys are so secretive. But all I can tell you is I'm in a mid-Atlantic state, and it's late December, and we're gonna go catch some big speckled trout. That's all I know, so we'll see how this goes.
That one! Hooray! Hey, Joe, I got a fish.
Hey, Whitney.
Hi, yes.
Hey, David Hester.
Hi, David.
Nice to meet you. So, you guys ready to go catch some fish today?
I want to catch a big one.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yep.
Hi, Joe. I'm Whitney.
Hey, Whitney.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, welcome aboard.
Glad to be aboard.
I wish I knew where we were going, but I know it's a big secret.
Soon to find out.
Okay.
Get up on some big fish.
All right, let's do it.
Ready? All right, Whitney, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be fishing suspending baits for speckled trout. All right, two things with suspending baits. You have a suspending twitch bait, which is just that. It sinks very slowly and you fish it with subtle twitches. It's called a twitch bait. Like this is a 17 mirror lure. And what I do is I put a feathered Gamakatsu treble hook on the back. It slows it down a little bit more. Okay. Also, with suspending baits, you have a suspending jerk bait. And what these are Smithwick Rogues. These are suspending pro rogues is what we use in here basically. Lurenet.com is a good source to get these. These baits are the difference in a twitch bait and a jerk bait. Is a jerk bait you fish with an aggressive sharp jerk, let the bait pause 3 to 5 seconds and then give another sharp jerk. Twitch bait, subtle twitches, you wait sometimes 10 seconds between twitches. A critical component for both of these is your rod. And what you're holding here, I fish Loomis rods. I always have great rods. We're going to be using 843 Loomises. Real important for this kind of fishing is being able to detect your bite. So we're going to use some 843 IMXs and 843 GL3 Loomis rods. Critical to this type of fishing.
All right.
All right. One thing with jerk baits and the mirror lures is the hooks that come on them, these baits are precisely balanced. I mean, a lot of people change hooks. The way these hooks, the weight, the configuration of these hooks, this bait, when it suspends, it's perfectly parallel in the water.
Okay.
You don't want it like this, you don't want it like that.
Because then your fish looks dead.
Well, it's just it interferes with the action. When I put the bait on, I use a little clip. Clip the bait.
Well, that makes
like
it
so.
easy.
Well, I change baits a lot. Now, when the bait's in position to cast, right here, my knot is not on the spool of the rod. That's how you monitor how long a leader you can use. If you bring this onto the spool with a spinning rod, it'll catch this knot. So basically you set it so that your fire line or so will end right here during the cast and the bait's in perfect position to cast without getting a knot on your spool.
Smart.
Real important.
Yeah, definitely.
So I should probably retie a couple of these knots, but I'm going to wait till you break off a big fish first.
There we go. All right.
All right, what you want to do basically when you're fishing these baits, twitch bait especially, boat position and movement's critical. The boat needs to be still, anchored or whatever. Okay, you want to cast, if there's a wind, you want to fish with the wind to your back. Make your cast, just relax, just sit down.
I can handle that.
No, you just basically wait. And however deep you're fishing, these baits sink about 1 foot per second. If you're fishing in 20 foot of water, just basically keep your line tight as it's sinking, because a lot of times you'll have a hit as the bait's sinking. Basically what you do is you point your rod at the bait, give it a light little twitch, and just sit there. That's it. That's all there is to it.
I think I can handle that.
Just twitch it and just keep the slack out of your line, give it a little twitch. Twitch bait, big difference in fishing this and a jerk bait.
Okay.
Twitch bait's a real subtle bait. You just basically keep the slack out of your line, you feel the bite, okay?
All right.
Now we're gonna talk about how to fish a jerk bait. A jerk bait is entirely different than a twitch bait, okay? This is how I fish a jerk bait. All right, basically you're gonna stand up, make a cast, and what I do, this boat especially, I can stand up on the gunnels. If you Spanish fish, everybody fishes a gotcha plug on the end of the pier, jerking straight down. I'd sweep the bait, get it down, give it a hard pop, just let it sit for a second. A couple hard pops, let it sit. Real aggressive, hard pops. It's like a reaction bait. I mean, the fish are just hit it out of reflex, especially cold water fish.
That's crazy. I've never seen anyone fish like that.
Yeah, well, it's different.
Yeah.
you give it hard pops, straight down. And if it's rough and you can't stand on the gunnels, and you're gonna stand on the deck and fish, you can do the same thing. Cast it, but give it hard sweep to the side.
To the side, okay.
Because the wind is a little, we're kind of looking for fish right now, and basically when you're doing that, you want to throw a jerk bait. And then once we find the fish and anchor up and the boat's not moving, then you fish twitch baits. But the jerk bait is the bait we want to use to find the fish. A lot of people think you can't catch trout running a motor, gas motor. The new 4-strokes are so quiet that it really is not an issue. I use a Honda outboard. A lot of days I never turn it off. It runs for 6-8 hours.
Wow.
10 hours. I never turn the engine off.
Get out there. He's not happy. Ah! Whoa, look at him go. Whoa. Unhappy fish. Unhappy. I just want to catch you for a second.
All right, bring it around here. We're going to use a boga grip. When you're fishing the space with all the treble hooks, a boga grip's great because you don't get tangled in the net.
Yeah, it's a good fish. Woo! Oh my. Oh, it's bending me. Oh, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Come here. Man, you said they were out here, and they're out here. Oh. I'm getting tired. I can feel you.
Where'd our boga grip go? Yeah, Whitney's moving that fish on around here.
I think we're over here now. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Your mouth.
these fish only have one tooth. How are you gonna eat anything with one tooth?
Unfortunately, this fish is hooked foul a little bit. So we're gonna get these hooks out here. Okay, if you want to flip him, I'll drop him right in.
Okay. Get it.
It'll be all right. He's got a little bit of a scratch on him from the hook.
I see.
Now the reason there was a lot of noise in the background is because we were fishing under an interstate bridge. Now I can't tell you which interstate bridge or even which interstate, but the whole day it was going vroom, vroom.
All right, Whitney, this is another bait we're going to be using right here, a regular sinking twitch bait, mirror lure. 52 TT. This is a TT. It's got little spots on it. It's a little bit thicker than a regular mirror lure.
Okay.
See, you put them side by side. It's a little thicker.
Oh, okay.
This is a 52. This is a TT, and they both come with and without rattles. We're going to be using these baits too.
Sweet. I hope they catch me a fish.
Hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
Coming.
There we go. We got the net out. Come here. Over this way. Over this way. I just saw him. There he is. Ooh. Whoa. Back down. There. All right.
All right.
Woo. Look at that guy.
You want to hold him?
Sure.
All right.
You stop that. Cool. Thank you, Mr. One-Toothed Fish, for biting my line.
Talking about his tooth here, they say the male trout have one tooth and the female trout have two. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's another bait we use, a 52 mirror lure you were throwing there.
Cool.
All right,
Sucker.
now to let him go,
Yeah?
just hold on to that, pop that, and drop him in.
Bye-bye.
He'd see me up there a lot of nights, and him and his buddies, you would see them. I mean, they were so quick. They'd be on one side of the bridge, and the next thing, they'd be running all their equipment down over here. And then 30 minutes later, they'd be on this side. 45 minutes later, they'd be back over here. And they
It's
come
all
down
over
there
the
where
place,
I'm at,
huh?
they'll see fish laying up there, and hey, Joe, where you catching them fish at? I said, right here. He said, what you using? I said, finesse. He said, I got that.
Snack talk.
He said, I got minnows. I got shrimp. I got everything. No catch, nothing.
He doesn't have the touch like you have.
Oh my God.
That's the problem.
It was so funny. I go in his restaurant a lot.
Uh-huh.
And he has pictures everywhere of fish. He fishes with so many people. And there was another night we were down there and we were catching big red drum off the bridge.
Yeah?
And
Yeah?
I seen him, and I only had 2 flashes left in my camera, so I had to release the fish because you can't keep them over 28 inches.
Right.
So I wanted to get a picture, and I run out to the car, and he stopped me. He said, "Hey, where you going?" I said, "I'm going to the car to get my camera. I just caught a great big drum, about 40 pounds. He's like, "Oh, okay, when you come back," he said, "me follow you." I said, "No problem, no problem."
Sure.
We got back out to the end where my fish was hanging. I had it tied off, and all my buddies were down there. I live out in Belvedere, North Carolina, and they were all out there. And anyhow, I pulled the fish up, and he grabbed it, and he had the biggest smile, and he was holding it up, and he said, "Oh, take a picture of me," and he was smiling so big. I took a picture of him, and he's like, "Take another one." I said, "Man, give up my fish. I said, I got one
give me
more.
my fish back.
So I ended up carrying him the proof of it so he could hang it up in his restaurant.
Oh, that is funny.
He was so tickled. Really good guy. That's a funny story.
Yeah.
The imitation of the Chinese guy.
Deep voice Chinese guy.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you're lucky. Oh, you're so lucky.
Not lucky, good. Hey, Joe, I got a fish. Unbelievable. We are obviously in the right spot.
I think it's Joe's trout bucket there. Is good luck.
That's right. They sense Joe's trout. You did draw a little trout on it.
All right, I'm ready.
Easy. All right.
Ready with the old bugger grip.
Come here, dude. Let's see him. Let's see him.
Okay. You back up.
Here we go. Okay, I'll back up.
Got it.
See him?
Whoa. I caught this one on a barrel lure. Whoa. We keep them
We
moving.
got some feisty fish in this place.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth. Open it.
Open it.
Do what I say. There we go. Cool. Woo!
So how many's that you caught?
6?
Lost count.
Yeah. There we go. Nice. Look at those. Ooh. Aha. The two-toothed monster. Cool. All right, now go tell all your friends that are bigger than you to come this way.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, I thought I had one too. I was all excited. Get him, Joe. Yeah.
Man, he was jumping all
You're
across
doing,
the top.
was he? There he is. Super fish. All right.
Little guy.
Yeah. Hey, a fish is a fish.
Hey, is your mouth sore? Yeah.
Did I catch you before?
Feels warm. This little guy.
You got him, you got him. Yeah. Bye-bye. Plop. There is hope. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna catch one. Ready? Ready, and go. Do what he does. Hooray! Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, there he is, you two-toothed monster. Yay!
All right, let me see your line. Oh, that's a nice one. Good
I'm
job.
so happy. Awesome.
Nice.
Hey guy, someone likes me.
Seems like.
Hooray!
Good job.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like me. And you can go back to your home and bite me again.
Alright. I gotta go. It must be biting.
Oh,
We catch one.
nice.
must be biting if I can catch one.
Yeah. Woohoo! You're gonna help us. Here, let me. Get it?
I got him. All right.
Is that a small one or a pretty good sized one, or what? How does that one compare to the other ones?
Kind of a smallish.
Kind of a smallish
Yeah.
one?
Maybe I'll get a bigger one in a little bit.
Cool.
We'll try. All right. See you later, buddy.
Tell all your friends where we are.
Mine were a lot bigger.
That's the way you present that lure, man. It's pretty neat.
I got another. This feels like a little better fish here. Oh yeah. I don't see anybody rushing back here to help me.
I'm coming.
That's all right.
Here.
I got him. All right, great. Thank you.
Hey, there's a better looking one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my lucky day. Only bad thing about jerk baits is you got so many hooks on them.
Yeah, a couple of
Yeah, I try to.
hooks.
Actually, sometimes I even put the barbs down on them so it won't hurt the fish. Gotta be careful not to just rip the hooks out of them.
Right, yeah.
Nice trout.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Now, what kind of, like, how heavy do you think these are?
3.5 pounds.
And we're trying to get an 8 or 9 pounder. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely. We might pull it off. Maybe a 7.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Wow.
I think Joe's got a fish if you want to look up that way.
Thank you so much. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. I couldn't compete, unfortunately.
It was a pleasure. David, thanks a lot, man, for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Now, I've already done a show with some summer stripers,
Right.
but I hear that the winter stripers are the big boys.
Right.
I was wondering if you could take me out to fish some winter stripers.
Absolutely. It's
Get my
definitely.
mojo going.
Yeah, that's the bait we use here. Yeah, it's definitely wintertime, as you can see by
Yeah,
everybody
it's chilly.
shivering. So definitely, we'll do that.
All right.
It's a good time of year to go catch stripers.
I'm all about it. Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.